Hey, so what do y'all think about John 5 and Mötley Crüe, dude? Hopefully you dig it because they just signed a new record deal. Let's check it out. What's up, dude? Your boy Thrash Potato, doing a couple vids, jamming up a little bit of guitar, checking out some news, and I came across this article here about the old Crue coming back together with the new album. I guess, so much for the farewell tour, huh? Let's get into it and see what it says. Alright, y'all, it says Mötley Crüe couldn't be further from retirement these days. Which, I don't know, man, it's kind of getting gimmicky, all these dudes saying they're gonna quit and then come back, and then sometimes maybe some of these dudes should have just stayed quit, or I don't know, maybe just gotten better singing shape. Anyways, the band has been on tour for the past few years, and now they signed to Big Machine Records for the release of some new music. New Crue music, dudes. What do you think about that? Crue is slated to release a new single, Dogs of War, this Friday, April 26th, for which you can find a pre-order link right here. It's a great match for us, said Mötley Crüe vocalist Vince Neil in an interview with Classic Rock. We're good friends with founder CEO Scott Breccia, hopefully I didn't butcher that, who put together the Nashville Outlaws album back in 2014. His company just knows radio, how to get it out there, how to get the right people listening. Does this dude know, like, nobody really listens to the radio no more? Anyways, I'm probably off base. Borchetta added, Mötley Crüe on Big Machine. Growing up in Southern California, I was in Hollywood where these new sheriffs showed up and took over the city. It was loud, it was powerful, it was game-changing. Nicky and Tommy, along with new guitarist John 5, have reignited the flame with ferocious new Crue music. Fans will unite. Shout. I don't know, man. I don't know if new Crue is really new Crue without Mick Mars, man. You know, have you guys heard Mick Mars' new joint? Holy dude, that's something not to miss, dude. That was French Kiss, dude. That was on point, man. I don't know how I'm feeling about some new Crue because Vince Neil's gonna belt it out in the studio. Does that mean he's gonna have enough energy to belt it out on stage? Who knows? We'll have to find out, dude. And it's not gonna sound the same. It's really not. It's rumored that freaking Nicky Sixx don't even play bass live on stage. Lord knows, does he have a ghost bass writer? Or, I don't know. Man, it's so confusing with these bands, man. John 5's a great guitarist, man. He's a great guitarist, and he's a huge Crue fan, so you're gonna get some groovy music. And I don't know, all joking aside, I don't know the Crue's writing process, but I kind of had a feeling that it circled around Mick Mars a lot, so now I kind of have a feeling it's gonna circle around John 5 now a lot, which means I don't think it's gonna sound 80s Crue. New Crue's cool, new Guns N' Roses is cool, new Rat's cool. Dude, get Skid Row back together. I heard they need a singer, you know what I'm saying? That's all cool and all, I don't think we should go into it expecting that, oh, crisp 80s style, ashtray in the McDonald's, freaking hair to the ceiling, men in makeup, heavy metal. You know what I mean? I just don't think that's gonna be there. There's no smoking allowed anywhere, let alone the boys' room, you know what I mean? That's all over with, man. But that's not saying it's gonna be some just horrible music. We'd have to see, you know what I'm saying? We'll have to check it out and see what it sounds like. Mötley Crüe was in the studio in 2023. Oh no, with producer Bob Rock. Oh man, this is not looking good for the Crüe, man. Recording their first new material with guitarist John 5. I wonder if it was suggested that he keeps the solos out, and without Mick Mars, which I think we just covered that pretty well. In an interview with the WRIF radio station at the time, John 5 revealed that he was part of the writing process alongside bassist Nicky Sixx and Tommy Lee. It's not like they can't write songs. Nicky Sixx and Tommy Lee, it's not like they can't write songs, but I think it's gonna really show of how much their involvement was with the old school stuff and how much it really revolved around Mars. You've got the same bass and drums, so you should have the same groove, you know what I'm saying? And it's just gonna have a little bit of that John 5 spice on it, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's gonna be a bad potion, you know what I'm saying? It's probably gonna be pretty gnarly, but I'm really curious to see how it's gonna match up to their old school stuff, you know what I'm saying? Despite having only recently joined the band after the departure of Mick Mars, which, holy dude, I even made some videos on that. That was not a departure. That was more like, phew. Anyways, John 5 contributed writing to 3 songs on the band's 2019 soundtrack for The Dirt. The Dirt established 1981, Ride with the Devil, and Crash and Burn. Now that's what I'm saying, dude. I bet you John 5 can whip up a Crue song in about 3 minutes, dude. Or at least have the basic idea for one, you know what I'm saying? It's not like it's just generic. John 5 gets down. I know a lot of people tried to write on him when he first started becoming a thing because he had the makeup on and all that stuff, looked a bit different, but I mean, hell, we all look a bit different in our own way, man. I remember I didn't have an opinion on him really until I seen that dude chicken picking, you know, but and that's just because I just never took the time to like see what he was about. I just knew he was out there, you know, and then when I finally seen him and I said, hey dude, I'm gonna click on this video, see how this dude gets down, and holy, I was blown away. Dude gets down. Dude's a very talented guitarist, man. And so is Mick Mars, dude, you know, and they both have 2 different styles, and I just think that's going to be a big part of this formula, being 2 different formulas, I guess you could say, you know what I mean? So this little ditty goes on to say, we all sat in a room and we did it together, because me and Nikki have written for years and years and years together. Is this John 5 saying this? So it was nothing new. Me and Tommy worked in the studio together many times as well. Well, see, he's been working with the dude, so he's very Crue-esque, you know what I mean, if he's been jamming with him that long. So it was nothing new being in the studio, but it was new with Bob Rock. Man, say goodbye to them solos, dude. I'm telling you, Tommy Lee, you better watch out, because he's going to be coming after that snare drum next. What's so wild was, we got into a room, and it was like total old school, man. You get in the live room, and there's my amp, and there's Nikki's amp, and there's Tommy's drum, there's a mic, because I'm so used to just playing in a control room, and it's like, oh, no, no, no. We're all going to get in this room, and we're going to play. And that's how we recorded. It was incredible. I've never recorded that way, and it was maybe one of the best experiences I had recording. It was so fun. It was a blast. I had to like make notes and all this stuff, and we just played through it. It was incredible. Dude, I mean, it had to have been incredible, dude. You know, I mean, it's still most the Crue and John 5, which he's the Crue now. You know, you could say he's Crue now, especially if he's gonna make an album with them. It's kind of a bummer, dude, that it kind of tosses Mick Mars off to the side, but dude, again, man, Mick Mars is just killing it right now. So, I mean, he's doing all right for himself. And if you ask me, I think he's doing better off without the Crue. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but this will seal it right here. I mean, he was already Crue, but now John 5 is going to be part of the Crue, man. In a perfect world, I'm hoping in like maybe 6 months to a year, we can maybe get Mick Mars and John 5 on stage together. I'd be excited about that, dude. That would be pretty cool, you know? Dude, just like I want to see Megadeth and Metallica tour, you know? That would be incredible, but they'll never do it. Just like I want to see both versions of Judas Priest touring, but they'll never do it. You know what I'm saying? Just like I want to see a White Zombie reunion, but they'll never do it. Fucking egos, man. I mean, I don't know what these dudes said to each other, but god, you can't even hang out for a little bit and play some music? Holy shit. Anyways, dudes, this is my little ditty on Crue signing a record deal and making a new album with John 5 and not Mick Mars. One last thing I gotta add to this video is, why does it look like they took a picture in a power field randomly in like Bellflower? Like, I'm almost sure I know exactly where that's at. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, dude. That's my video, man. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys could, you know, I hate being that begging type, but maybe if you could like and subscribe, dude, that would like help me out. That would be really cool. I'd really appreciate it. And stay tuned, man. See me holding this guitar because I'm going back and forth between doing some news videos and working on some new, not only animated, not only reviews, and working on some new material, not only music-wise, animation-wise, like music video-wise. It's gonna be pretty cool. It won't be great, but it'll be cool. I got some pedals to review I got coming up, and a couple other guitars coming up, dude. Actually, some pretty cool ones. There's a couple cool things coming up on this channel, dude. So yeah, dude, like, subscribe, maybe leave a comment or something. Still in the cheesy stage, but I'm getting there, man. I appreciate you all for hanging out and checking it out so that I could get up there, man. You guys rule, you guys stay metal, and we'll see you on the next video. Late.